guys, I'm going to be doing a review on the Khalil Mamoon Halzone. I'll give you a few little facts about it first. It is a tri-metal. It's about 26.5 inches. So on a Egyptian bell, it'll be about 37 inches, give or take. The down stem is about 7 inches. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. It is pretty heavy. It is solid brass hookah. It's going to be a little heavier than this guy, but it's still, it's got nice weight to it. It's a very sturdy hookah. When it comes to the host port, what I did notice is most tips do fit into it, but I noticed the plastic ones that are pretty wide don't fit great in it. So you can just use a paper towel as a grommet. I think I'm going to grab the camera, do some up close views about it, and then I'll show you how it smokes. Start from the top. As you can see, it does have the copper inner stem, folds over, comes down. It's got the typical Khalil Mamoon stamps on it. You do see this on other hookahs, but I think you'll see it on just about every KM out there. Come down. Now, with every single Khalil Mamoon on the market, you're going to have nicks and dings, some weld marks. As you can see, it's got that one right there, which is not a big deal. The weld marks right there are pretty decent, and I don't have any huge eyesores. If you've never had a Khalil Mamoon, expect a few, weld marks, a few marks on it. It's not going to affect the way it smokes whatsoever. Now, here's what makes the Halzone compared to the Ferroni that you see on the market. As you can see, this is raised up a little, and it's got the indentations in it. The Ferroni does not have that, and that is actually why I like this one a lot more. I think it's a little more detailed. I think it's a little more solid, but that's personal preference. Come down here, as you can see, there is another little nick right there. I do get some, you do see some weld marks right there. Absolutely. And then you definitely see them on the hose port as well. They're not too horrible on the hose port. I've seen people where it goes all the way up here. There's another little ding. Now you see it's got a nice little detail to it. Inside here it gets kind of dirty sometimes. If you just use a toothbrush, it cleans it out real well. Now to my favorite part about the hookah, which is the copper downstem. Copper downstem is supposed to take a little more heat from the smoke, which I personally do notice a difference compared to the Cafe I have, which has the stainless steel downstem. Also, I understand that stainless steel, if you take care of it, will last a very long time, but I feel that the copper downstem will last even longer. Show you the holes for the hose port, and then for the purge valve. As you can see, the purge valve is a tad smaller. I don't think that really makes a big difference. You can see that it's got some heavy duty weld marks on it, but again, I don't think that makes a difference. You can't see that part when it's put together. I'll show you the inside real quick. Then I'm going to set this guy up and show you how it smokes. I got it all set up. I have it set up with an Egyptian bowl, 3 Coconaras. I had the wing cover on it, but I took it off. I have it in a 11-inch bell vase, just a normal standard size. I'll take a poke for you guys. As you can see, I get fantastic clouds with this. The airflow on this is fantastic. I have it I'm smoking out of a Khalil Mamoon rainbow hose. I normally do use a new hose, but I wanted to keep up the Khalil Mamoon thing with the Khalil Mamoon hookah. Now, with Khalil Mamoon hookahs, after 28 inches, they basically all smoke the same. It's personal preference when it comes to look after 28 inches. I personally think the Halzone is the best mainstream market hookah you can get. You can get it on just about any website for decently cheap. It's probably it's going to be more expensive if you have a jumbo base on it, but it'll be $120 at most. But the airflow on this is fantastic. I think it purges very, very well. You can use a crappy hose with this, and you'll still get decent airflow with it, which you can't really say with a Maya or an Inhale hookah. With the Khalil Mamoons, I think it is probably one of the widest gauge hookahs on the market. As I said, with the hose port, these wooden ones work very, very well. If you have one that matches this type of tip, it tends to not fit as well. You might want to use a paper towel or sand it down. With this type of hose port, there are different hose ports for Khalil Mamoons, but that's pretty much standard. I'll take another poke for you guys. I get great airflow with it. This is my go-to hookah for cams in general. It's my go-to type of hookah. They smoke fantastic. I do give products ratings. I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. I don't think anything deserves really a 10, but that's just me. This is without a doubt a fantastic hookah. I'll show you how it purges. I'm going to have my girlfriend move the camera down a little so you can actually see how it purges. Good?
Yeah. It's not hot enough.
As you can see, with just about one puff on it, the vase goes pretty clear. I don't know if you can see that real well with the cam. Can't see it well. Alrighty, that's alright. I will take one more poke for you guys. I get fantastic clouds with it. I'm smoking Nakla Miso watermelon in it, so that gives off good clouds, but the hookah does make a difference with that. As I said, 9.5, I think it's an excellent hookah. If you're thinking about getting one, I don't even think about it. Just add it to your cart and you will be very, very happy with it. I think that's all I got. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube page, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.